You're glad to meet me. I think you should. I mean, I really think you should. Aren't you glad to meet me?
Hello guys and welcome to today's episode, where today, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be upgrading our army camps up to level, what is it, level 8 I think. Is this army camp level 8? Yes it is. And so we are going to be upgrading this army camp up to level 8 for 6.75 million elixir, and we currently are holding 8 million elixir, so we can absolutely afford it. And the reason of me actually having 8 million elixir is because of barching, you guys. Barching is so freaking good. In case you missed yesterday's video, you should definitely go check it out. We were barching for a while, and I mean, we gained so much loot. Look at this. I mean, in just 3 raids we got over a million, so this is already over a million in total. If you do have a look at the gold and the elixir and you add the loot bonus, actually no, it's not a million loot raid because we didn't get a loot bonus because we did actually lose the raid, but we got a ton of loot. I mean, I don't think there is a single replay where I did not get a ton of loot. So yeah, indeed, I mean, this is all barching and there is not a single replay where we didn't get a ton of loot. Okay, besides this one, but we still did get, we got every single drop of the loot. I mean, let me just show you. So this is exactly how much loot there was, but I decided to attack that base because it still was a dead base. And yeah, pretty much we're gonna be pretty much a little bit, we're gonna do a continuation kind of, but we aren't only going to be barching. So I also want to show you a few replays. One of them is going to be from a clanmate of mine, and one of them is going to be a defensive replay of mine, and that was a very funny replay, you guys. I'm going to show you and you're going to understand what is wrong with that replay. You are going to, if you don't laugh, I am just going to come to your house. I'm going to steal all of your cupcakes, all of your yogurts, and I'm just going to eat them for myself. So yeah, you definitely should laugh or else I'm coming to your house. And yeah, okay, so that's a little creepy, but yeah, well, that being said, you guys, I think I am going to search for a base, find a dead base hopefully with a ton of gold elixir and maybe a little bit of dark elixir, because I do want to upgrade something in my laboratory once my minions are done. And yeah, well, that being said, see you in a moment. Okay, before we continue searching, you guys, please let me know what on earth is going on with this base. What is this guy doing? He literally has the exact stones and trees in the base that you get at the very beginning. He has not removed those from the very start of him playing Clash of Clans, and he has all of these trees in the middle of his base. What is he doing? I've got no clue what he was thinking when he was building his base and all that stuff. I don't know what is going on with this base, but yeah, we better move on and find a good loot raid. Okay, so would you have a look at this, you guys? We just found this base, 380,000 gold and 300,000 elixir, and also 3,000 dark elixir, which is a very decent amount. Now, about this base, I'm not quite sure if the entire loot is in the collectors because of the fact that the expos and the inferno towers, they are all of them loaded. All of them are loaded, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to go, if all of the collectors are full or if we do have to get ourselves into the center compartments to get those storages. But what I can tell you from now is we are definitely not going to get every single drop of the loot, because the loot, it is spread quite well in the base and it is all in the inside compartments, meaning we have to get ourselves into this base with some wall breakers, and I'm not quite sure if we're gonna fail or not with the wall breakers. So yeah, we sort of failed, and you can see I already dropped almost half my army and I still haven't got myself into a single compartment. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop even more wall breakers, hoping we can do some damage to this base. And should we drop our Barb King? Why not? Let's drop a raid spell as well, drop in a few more barbarians, a few more archers. Why not, you guys? Now we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side of the base, just gonna spam in all of my barbarians and all of my archers. There we go, 3 wall breakers, hoping they're not gonna fail. Let's drop in the archer queen this time though, and we're gonna drop yet another raid spell over on these units. Now our barbarian king, he is low on health, so we do have to pop that king ability right now. Now we're gonna drop in even more archers. Actually, we're gonna drop in a few barbarians, spread the archers like so, and then drop the rest of the archers over on this pump right there. So the archer queen is right here attacking the enemy archer queen, and she hopefully is going to move on to the right hand side. No, she's not gonna get that gold mine, But yeah, I guess that is okay, that is fine. Now what we're gonna do actually, because we didn't get too much loot, is we are going to start dropping in our earthquake spells. So this guy does have 1.782,000 Dark Elixir left in his base, so keep that in mind. So we're gonna drop in a single earthquake spell, 1.7,000 Dark Elixir. If we drop the earthquake spell, we gained about 200 Dark Elixir, which honestly it's not too bad. So I think we even gained from that, because I think the earthquake spell doesn't even cost 100. I'm not quite sure. Gonna drop in another earthquake spell over here. Got a little bit of Dark Elixir, a little bit of gold, and a little bit of elixir, which is absolutely awesome. And yeah, I think that is pretty much going to be it for this replay. And so yeah, let's surrender. So we didn't get too much loot. We got a total of 200,000 gold, which is a decent amount, 170,000 Dark Elixir, and 1,500 Dark Elixir. Let's return back to base, train up the exact same army yet again. Now we're not going to wait for that army to train up. I'm going to train up 2 more earthquake spells though, so I'm going to have to delete a single heal spell. There we go, that is going to work out. Come on, earthquake spells, what's going on? Oh, okay, so we already got them. Okay, my bad, guys. Now we're going to train up 2 raid spells, 4 earthquake spells, a single heal spell, and a poison spell. And now I want to show you a few replays from my clan mates, one of them actually, and then the other one is going to be a pretty funny defensive replay. So look at this. I love to clash. I know I didn't get it all, but plus bonus is 750,000 of each. Rising Death 2000. He is referring to me, obviously. So let's have a look at this base. So this base does have a ton of loot, you guys. 500,000 of each. That is almost a 1 million loot rate. That is crazy. But the problem I have is because this guy told me to push up into the Champions League 2 just to start farming a little bit more loot. Now I just noticed the gameplay is sort of lagging. I hope it wasn't lagging the entire replay, so I'm going to try and keep this the screen steady sort of and not move it too much. So what is happening is this guy told me to push up into the Champions League, and I was like, no, I don't think the loot is too good, but he was still trying to force me to get into the Champions League. Not really force me, but to tell me that the Champions League bonus and all that stuff, it is really good. And then I was just declining. I was saying, no way, I'm going to stay into the Crystal League, and I still am going to stay into the Crystal League, because the reason of me not pushing into the Champions League is not because I don't have the patience to push, because obviously I did push into the Titans League as a Town Hall 9, but because I literally have to use really big armies, really like sort of armies where you have to use golems, Dark Elixir troops, and you are sort of farming Dark Elixir with Dark Elixir troops, so you're not really going to farm too much loot. Because look at this army, for example, he used about 2 golems, I think, he used 3 P.E.K.K.A or 4 P.E.K.K.A, I don't really know, wizards, minions, all that stuff, and that is a damn expensive army. He also used every single one of his spells, and he didn't get the collectors from the outside of the base, so I'm not quite sure. I would rather prefer attack with barch and get every single drop of the loot down below in the lower leagues, even if the raids aren't really with 500k raids, but they are rather 300k raids. I would rather barch and get 300k every single drop of the loot than use a damn expensive army and get like half of the loot off the base. Because look at this, only about 30 seconds left. Let's just speed it up, and you will see he is not going to get even half the loot. Now this is not saying that this guy sucks at attacking, no, not at all. Props to you for finding this base, but what I'm trying to say is that you have to use a very expensive army to gain the most amount of loot that you can up in the Champions League, because the bases are obviously harder to attack. And look at this, he almost got no gold actually, and yeah, that pretty much sucks. That's unfortunate, but he got a decent amount of elixir, 400,000, that is pretty good. And yeah, 43%, 1 star. Now I want to show you the defensive replay. Actually, let's get ourselves into Champions League, sorry, Crystal League 3, and yeah, that is unfortunate. I was in Crystal League 1 yesterday, you guys, but then I was attacking with barch, and I'm just losing every single attack with barch. I pretty much suck at getting the 50%, but I want to show you this replay before we do end this video, and this is because I forgot to switch up my base, because I was recording a video and then I just forgot to switch up the base. I did not notice that I didn't have a shield, and so I just kept the base like this until I got online again, and I saw my base was completely destroyed, but it didn't get 100% of you guys, which is very interesting. Now this guy is taking out my balloons, and then it's going to go for the town hall. The reason of this guy not getting the 100% is not because It's not because he sucks at attacking, I don't think so. I think he just ended the replay. He didn't even bother dropping the heroes and the rest of his units. I don't think he used every single one of his units, but we're going to speed it up a little bit, because what this guy's going to do is he's just going to snipe every single drop of this loot. Look at this. I mean, this looks so cool, you guys. All of these elixir and gold storages fall to the top. And yeah, that is, I mean, this guy, he is lucky that I forgot to switch on my base, and he got every single drop of my Dark Elixir. Gonna take out those Teslas. Only one of the Teslas is active, because that is the only Tesla that isn't upgrading. Giant Bomb gonna be a waste right there, because it did take out the archers, but it's really not gonna help out at all in defending this base. Rest of the barbarians and archers are going to take out these collectors. Why did he drop that heal spell? That was so unnecessary. Not sure if this was by accident, I really do not know, but this is where he did end the replay. And you see he had 41 barbarians and 24 archers left, and his barbarian king, archer, queen spells, he still had those left, and so I think he just decided, let's just not go for the 100%. He's not trophy pushing after all, just going for the loot. So I would have done the exact same in his place, and yeah, I just thought this was pretty funny, because I just forgot to switch on my base, and I hope I don't forget to do it in today's video again. Like literally when I stop recording, that I do not forget to switch on my base again. That would be just too hilarious. So let's request for any troops, and now we are going to upgrade our army camps to the next level. So let's do this, you guys. 6.75 million loot going down the drain for a single army camp. In 3, 2, 1, bam! There we go, you guys. Army camp going up to level 8. That is pretty damn awesome. Gonna take 10 days, but that is fun. We have a single builder left. The recommended is the barracks, which is quite interesting, because it is only 2 more barracks and the other 2 are already level 12. But I'm not going to go for what the builder is suggesting me to do. I'm just going to go for the army camp in the next video as well, and then after that we're going to do the barracks, and then we are done with elixir upgrades besides the laboratory, and then we're going to start buying inferno towers, upgrading expos, all that good stuff, you guys. But yeah, with that being said, let's move on to the comment question of the day. Okay, so moving on to the comment question of the day, you guys. This one comes from Yasu Gaming, and he has been a long-term subscriber, so thank you for watching my videos every single day and commenting on almost every single one of the videos. Greatly appreciated. And with that being said, let's read the comment question of the day. So it says, if you were to keep 1 troop, 1 spell and 1 hero in Clash of Clans, which one would it be? So let's start off with the troop. Now I'm not quite sure. Let me check out the troops yet again. So we've got the barbarians, the archers, which are the classics ones. Then we've got the giants, which honestly by their own they're not really going to be that useful. The goblins, they are going to be very useful for loot if you do find dead bases, but they're not going to be that fun. I mean, you're going to get bored of them after a while. The wall breakers, I mean, by themselves they're not going to be able to do anything. I mean, you could use them for your hero, but yeah, I don't think you could do anything. The balloons would be very useful by themselves. The wizards, you guys, I personally think the wizards or the minions is what I would rather keep within the game. Wizards, minions, I'm not quite sure, you guys. I think I would rather keep the wizards. Yes, you guys, I am going to tend towards the wizard. I think I would keep the wizard within the game. If that was the only unit I could keep within the game, it would be the wizard. So why would I pick the wizard? Because I think the wizard is a very original troop, and I think this the sort of animation the wizard has, it is really cool. I just love the wizard. I don't know why he looks so cool. And in the commercials, you guys, the wizard is one of my favorite troops within the commercials. So yeah, I'd pick the wizard. Let me know what you would pick down below in the comment section. Now let's move on to the spell. Which spell would I keep within the game? This is actually pretty much an easy one. I would rather keep the raid spell, because it was one of the most useful spells, one of the most used spells within the game in my opinion. I think that should be correct. I mean, in almost every attack you see the raid spell, literally, if it's in Town Hall 11, Town Hall 10, Town Hall 9, whatever the case, every single person is going to use the raid spell. Now moving on to the heroes, which hero would I rather keep? I think I would keep the archer queen. I wouldn't keep the barbarian king, because even though he is sort of tanky, I don't think he's going to be that useful by himself, because with the queen you could do so many things. You could do a queen walk, you could do everything you want want to, and yeah, she's just going to be that useful. The Ground Warden, I mean, honestly, by himself, he is just trash. I mean, the only good thing about the Ground Warden is the Ground Warden ability, the Eternal Tome. That is really good. That is a really good ability, but by himself, he does not do a lot of damage at all. So yeah, I would keep the Archer Queen. So let's recap. I would keep the Wizard as a troop, I would keep the Raid Spell as a spell, and I would keep the Archer Queen. Where is the Archer Queen? There she is. I will keep the Archer Queen as my lonely hero. And with that being said, you guys, I think that should answer this comment question of the day. Really nice comment question of the day, by the way. Really like that one, a very original one. And yeah, if you do have any other questions, you guys, please just be sure to let me know down below in the comment section. And we still are going to have the topic about gaming, and from tomorrow I am going to have a new topic for you guys. So with that being said, if you did enjoy this video and you would like to see more content like this, then please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, let me know down below in the comment section what your comment question of the day is. It may be featured in tomorrow's video, in a future video. And with all that being said, you guys, if you haven't already but you do enjoy my content, then please be sure to subscribe to my channel for daily videos. And with all that being said, you guys, my name is of course Sasha, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.